Psychologist Sehadet Ekmen joins me now in the studio. She is the founder of the Penn Academy, that's the Psychology Education and Negotiation Center. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
A simple question. As a child psychologist, were you happy when you saw that video?
Of course, I do happy. This is the overcome strategies for kids. They can cry, they can laugh, they can play the game. I think it's an amazing strategies that they're using it and father using it. I think he achieved it as well.
Yeah, it's therapeutic. You can see it's therapeutic for him too. I mean, but are there any potential negative consequences? You know, could that kind of dark humor approach backfire?
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't think so as a psychologist, but the people can think that way because we are looking at the child from the adulthood eyes. So of course we may think, oh, it's a lie, are we lying to the kids? I don't think so because children are learning with playing the game. So that's why it's a kind of a game, think about that way. And I think that she is just like releasing this kind of anxiety and fear by laughing.
Right,
Yeah.
and it's interesting because I think one of the wonderful things about being a child is the license to be naive.
Yes.
To not really know how sad the reality around you can be. And he really is protecting that in his child by turning it into a game, and that's really key to managing that psychological damage that war can do to a child. So what else can adults and parents do to manage that horrible psychological impact of war?
You know, the war effects is really hard to think about it. It's really hard to overcome it, of course, but there's some strategies that we can use in the field to the kids and the parents as well. And the one is the playing the game. I think the playing the game, especially a symbolic play, is a very good therapeutic effect to the kids. And if they live in the camps or inside the Syria or outside the Syria, if they start playing the game with the kids, I think it's going to be the very good positive effect to the kids.
Okay.
And the second one is, I wanted to mention the father's reaction. He was so calm. And the calmness of the father has a therapeutic effect to the kids. It's a healing power.
Right.
So when the child see that, oh, his father is calm, it's okay for him, oh, then it's okay for me.
Absolutely.
You know, it's affect the children.
You know, though, what about the kids specifically in the camps? We're seeing some footage of them as well. You know, they're not just hearing those bombs like little Salwa was. They are seeing the absolute misery around them. People are freezing cold. They're not living in homes. They're living in tents. At best, some of them are now just entirely homeless. It must be a lot harder for them to laugh because of what is visually around them.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, it happens, and you're definitely right. But the thing is, as I told you before, the parents' effect is important. If their parents start talking to them, if they let them to show their emotions freely, it's really have a good effect. But on the other hand, what I have seen in the field, if the child has a dream for the future, oh, I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to be engineer, it's going to give really like healing power, and it's a really good therapeutic effects. I think it's the best way.
Keeping hope alive.
Yeah.
Okay. Dr. Ekmen, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me.